Hi, this is Sheen, and welcome back to the shop. Today I'm going to be building a beaded drawer front to complement a beaded face frame. Festool tools that we're going to use include the CMS router table and the Domino DF500 joiner. So come on, let's get started. For our beaded drawer fronts, we're going to need two router bits. The first is a beaded face frame bit, and this basically cuts the bead on the inside of the rails and stiles. And this is the notching bit. You can use it for face frames, and you can also use it for drawer fronts. And this cuts the angled notch that allows the rails and stiles to fit together. So first we'll use the beading bit to cut the bead, and then we can use this to do the joinery. I've got a beaded face frame bit chucked up in the OF1400 router, and the fence is set up so that it's flush with this bearing. Here's the walnut stock that we're going to cut. It's 4 square and ready to work. So now I can set up this feather board so we can route this walnut stock safely and accurately. What I'm going to do first is put this down, and I'll set the height of this back piece here so that it's just applying very minimal pressure to the walnut stock. And with that done, go ahead and push this board in, this feather board right here, so that we also get a little bit of just enough pressure so that so the walnut stock can't really move without resistance. So that looks pretty good. So with this all set up, we can start to route. I'm going to route the inside face of each member of the drawer front, so then we'll end up with a bead on the inside of the frame. So before we continue routing, I'm going to actually cut the joinery for the rail and stiles. And the reason for that is once the material is taken away from here, it's going to be really hard to put the domino flush up against the stock and get a good cut. So I'm going to plunge deeper. This is about 7.5 millimeters to the quirk. And I'm going to use a 60 millimeter domino to put 20 millimeters in each end. Sorry, this is the 6 millimeter domino by 40 millimeters, so I'm going to put 20 millimeters in on each end. So I'm going to add a 7.5, gets us to 28. So I'll plunge at the deepest setting on the domino joiner, and once we cut that off, it should leave about 20 millimeters inside the stock. I'm just going to mark off my pieces, 30 millimeters in on each end. And for the rails, don't forget to switch the depth of cut back to 20 millimeters.